What's going on, guys? Welcome to UTV Off-Road. My name's Jeff. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with us. Today we're going to do a little video here on the Rough Country light bar. This is the 40-inch light bar. We put this in the car about maybe a couple of weeks right after we got it. I happened to be at my local dealer and I was looking to kind of do some things on the car, and I know adding extra light is always something I want to do, and they are real pretty good sized dealer for Rough Country. And so I got looking at what they had, and I got talking with one of the guys that works there, that usually waits on me there behind the parts counter at Performance East. And he took real good care of me, put me exactly on what I needed. And I got the light, the bracketry, and the bracketry now is not Rough Country, it's not made by Rough Country, it's made by Lone Star. And I've got the Rough Country rocker switch. The light itself comes with a little round red illuminated push button switch, but I wanted something a little more kind of uniform, make the dash look a little better, kind of keep things clean in the dash. I got everything wired up on all my lights on the left side of my steering wheel, where my headlights and everything are. But basically, this is the Rough Country light bar. It is 40 inches in length. It is curved. It has the dual row lighting, which is DRL, I think is how they designate that. It does have a row of running lights in between the two rows of lights. You can tell and looking in the video, you got two rows of lights, the LED lights, and but there's a little row of running lights. But when I got ready to wire mine up, the light actually comes with this here cover, and the cover is for protection. So when you're hauling the vehicle down the road or whatever, it keeps stuff from popping up against your glass and breaking your glass on your light. Or when you're riding around during the day, you can actually run the cover. It hangs on pretty good. It does not come off. I mean, I've been 70, 80 mile an hour with this cover on there, and you can't get it to blow off. And I don't worry about it blowing off while I'm going down the road, because it actually clamps on pretty freaking good. It's a little tough to get off, to be honest. But you get this cover, and you can run this cover during the day and keeps your light protected. Or when you're hauling it on your trailer, it keeps your light protected. And I didn't want my running lights on behind the cover. So what I done is I just wired the light up so that the running lights, the regular lights, everything comes on at one time. When I hit the switch, it lights all on. When I hit the switch off, everything on the light is off. That way I ain't got lights on behind my cover and getting my cover hot or whatever. Just the way I done it, guys. You can do it with whatever way you want to do it. You may not even want to run the cover, and you may want running lights across there during the day or whatever. I mean, I think it probably look cool, but I'd rather use it as the safety feature and keeping the light protected. And so I just wired mine up so it's all on or all off. I'll take the camera over there to the car now, and I'll show you. And bear with me, guys. It's probably going to be a little bit shaky. And we'll go in here, and that gives you a pretty good view of the light itself. You can see right there where I'm talking about those right there in the center. Those would be your running lights for daytime, okay? Now, when I hit my switch, it's all on or all off, like I said. It is the dual row lighting. You can tell that the light's made pretty good. It's got cooling fins on it. You look there, you can maybe get a good view of the whole light itself. It's the curved version. I like the curvature on it because it basically gives me plenty of light out to the right and plenty of light out to the left. So when I'm going down a path or whatever, I'm illuminated really good. Either side of me, I can see really well. That's the Lone Star bracketry right here. Here you can mount it on the front, or you can mount it on the top where I have it mounted at. And still at that, mounted on the top, I'm still lower than my roof, so my light's protected. I'm not gonna knock it off or anything like that. I'll go in here and show you kind of the way you can see that bracket, how that bracket's made. Goes in using these two bolt holes right here and this handle. And if you guys look at anything about that handle, those handles, man, are great. I paid about $65 for those handles, and I'll do a little video on those as well. But they're all aluminum construction, man, and they're there. They're not moving. But anyway, back to the light. I really like the rough country light. I'll show you the switch here. Let me turn the car switch on, and you can see how the switch is illuminated here on the RC at the bottom, and then when you switch it on, it illuminates across the top, okay? And then the light is on up here. You can actually see, you know, how we're shining light up there on the workbench now. So, but you switch the light off, it goes back to being illuminated at the bottom. And I'll put this back on the tripod here, and we'll try to do this without making you guys dizzy or sick or whatever. And but guys, that's just a, you know, that's my light bar. I can turn it on. You can see how much light it is. Like I said, I go down a path. I got plenty to the right, plenty to the left. It's 36,000 lumens. I just think it's an excellent light for the money. You can buy the light for around 340 bucks. The bracketry's around 85 bucks. You don't really have to use the type bracketry that I use. There's several different companies makes a bracket to go up here. I just like the way this one was made, and with the options that it gave me. That kit comes, it's about 85 bucks for the kit. The rocker switch is another $20. I ended up getting everything, I think, for right around 340, 345 bucks, something like that, out the door with tax and everything. I thought that was a pretty good deal. They had everything in stock. I didn't have to order it offline or Amazon or anything, but I did find it on Amazon. I went and looked it up, and to make sure I was really telling you guys the straight up gist on what the lumens were, I wanted to make sure I was right, because I was thinking it was around 42,000 lumens, but it's actually 36,000 lumens, and I just think it's pretty good goddamn light, guys. If you're interested in maybe putting a light bar on your car, and you don't want to pay what a rigid costs, and I mean, in no way am I knocking rigid. I run rigid lights, or, you know, KC lights or whatever, but, you know, those lights are really expensive. I mean, really expensive. I don't mean just a little bit expensive. I mean a whole lot more expensive than a light like this right here. This particular light right here in a rigid would probably be, you know, it scared $1,200–1,500 all to pieces, I'm sure. And I think for the quality that you're getting of this light right here, you know, 340 bucks is that's a pretty good bargain, in my opinion. But I just think that for the money, I think I'm very satisfied. It comes with about maybe 8 or 10 foot of wire on the light, and I run mine down the side up under my roll cage here along my roof line, and down my back pillar across right up under my air intake. As to not block my air intake or have it shining or showing or whatever. I hit everything pretty good and strapped it. There's a bar behind the seats, on the other side of the firewall behind the seats. I strapped everything to that and run it down to my console and into the console. The console's got like a little wiring sub base down there for any kind of accessory wiring that you might want to do. But and it took me about maybe 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours to do everything, get everything mounted, and run the wiring, get everything done, take everything out, everything back in the car and everything. But it's a real clean deal. Don't have a whole lot of wire showing everywhere, and it's not really exposed. But I'm pretty tickled with the rough country light, guys. If you're looking to try to save $1 and you want a quality light for, you know, a bargain price, I think give Rough Country a call. I'm not sponsored by Rough Country. Don't, you know, they're not giving me $1. I paid cash money for the light, man, when I went and bought it. And but I'm just a firm believer in the product since I've had it and used it. I like it, and for the money, I think it's a pretty good deal. So don't hesitate to, you know, maybe look them up and check them out yourself, guys. Worked out for me pretty good so far, and I haven't had any trouble out of it whatsoever. But thanks again, guys. That's our video for today. I do appreciate you stopping by and spending the time with us. This is UTV Off-Road. We are looking to kind of grow our channel and get better every time. And so if you guys don't mind, please like and subscribe, guys. It's free. It don't cost you $1 to hit that subscription button. And that just helps us out and helps us, maybe to grow the channel and make it a better thing for everybody. So, guys, again, I want to thank you and tell you how much we appreciate you spending the time with us. And we will see you guys on the next one.